This week, as we get further and further into our celebration of the 500th anniversary of the Reformation, we're beginning a sermon series on Romans titled Righteous. And we see Paul writing to a town that it's kind of famous, Rome. Maybe you've heard of it. And maybe you've heard a little bit more about Rome, about the debauchery, the adultery. Maybe you've heard about the cruelty to animals, where thousands upon thousands of animals died in the Colosseum. Not to mention, of course, the people. The way that women were disregarded and turned into slaves and considered property of their husbands with very little rights. The way that infidelity was rampant. And then there's infanticide. That's right, the murder of infants. All of that is going on openly in the city of Rome. And wouldn't you know it, in the middle of all that is a church of Christians. And Paul writes his letter to them. And in that letter, we find that the glories of God. We see his infinite and incredible mercy, and we hear that message that became sort of the anthem of the Reformation, that we are saved by faith. And we see that we've not only been saved by faith, but we've been set apart. We've been set apart for God's special purposes here on this earth, in a nation, in a country that, if we're honest, has a lot of parallels with Rome in its darkest days. We've been set apart to live holy lives. We've been set apart to do good works. And we've been set apart to receive God's grace and mercy. So join us as we begin an in-depth sermon series on Romans, as we contemplate what it means to be righteous.